Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. Having a good time here, or not. Who's to say what is going to happen in the next hour? Probably just more of me trying to figure out what to do. So stick around. Maybe we do figure out what we're going to be doing here on the program. No guarantees. We can't guarantee you a damn thing except for that I'm here every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon. How about that? 818-528-4516. That's the number. Give us a call. We will be happy to take your calls. And from there, we will, of course, go from there. Because that is probably the intent. One's intent of being here. One's aspect ratio of sorts is being here for you, so that we can ponder the possibilities of our, I guess, existence, if you existential possibilities of sorts. Otherwise, just stick around, see what we come up with. I'm also, by the way, there's a painting here that's sort of like been kind of waiting to be added to, and I'd like to maybe do that. But then on top of that, I really wanted to work on the blue screen some more with the multiple cameras. Maybe we should set that up. God, man, there's just so many things I got to do. So much stuff. I think we talked about this yesterday. So much stuff to do, guys, and so little time. And then I burn out, the burnout. And maybe it's because I'm drinking too much coffee. Well, that's the end of the coffee. I mean, I guess I can get some more coffee, but that is it for now. All right, so what is the deal? What is the dealio? What are we going to talk about today? I don't know. I'm not terribly sure. Okay. Well, I have my comments waiting to, let's see if there's that. Are those automatically dispensing? Okay. Let me set up the other camera shots. Let me try to work that in somehow if I can. Now there's a problem. Why is there a problem now? It is reading not working at the moment. Let's see why that is. It should not be a problem, but it shows up as a problem. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so then we got that kind of camera shot. Kind of screwy. Let me. I'm gonna just kind of mess around with it just a tad bit. Obviously, it is screwed up. So let's see if we can fine tune this and make it a little better. The blue screen effect here on the program. As is, it doesn't look too specially great, does it? So let me go into some form or fashion. Let's take a look at this window here and see if I can. I know there's a way to do this. Let me see. Okay, under sources, let's look at our sources. Would that be it? Show source settings. Yeah, let's see what we got for the AD55. Capture device size 180 by 190. That's terrible size. Let's beef it up. Device interlacing. I don't know what that means. But already the quality just got better by pumping up the value. All right. That's great. Let's see what our Logitech camera does. Yeah, 640 by 360. Okay, that's good. Already a lot better. Not that you can tell. Already considerably better quality. Again, let's mess with that just a tad bit more here. Let me get the blue screen working, or have it somewhat working. Put it into play, if you will. That's a little more precise, if you will. That helped. Okay, so then let's go over here. And let's mess around with the. So that's good. We beefed up the quality on that. That's what we wanted to do for the content, the quality level, because that was not looking. It was kind of looking weak. It's still looking weak, but we can mess with that possibly a little better. Let's see. Chroma key, yeah. Let's pick it with the mouse and let's see. Start messing around here. Because I never know what I'm trying to do when I do the blue screen stuff. Never really. Well, trial and error is usually what. Let's try defaults. That's default. And where's my face? Did I not? Ah, there's the problem. Okay, so let's go back to our spot here. Let's mess around with it. Okay, that's a lot more crisper. Still, I don't, not really sure how to, get it to, well, that's not bad. I mean, frankly, it's a lot better than what we were going with yesterday, I must say. I'm just trying to wonder if I could get rid of that little knick-knacky stuff. I guess that might come with better lighting, or, yeah, maybe it's better lighting that we need. Not really sure. And I think through more experimentation, could we figure out what get it actually working to our best of our abilities. And believe me, this is about as good as it gets for the time being, but we will tinker. We shall tinker, guys. 818-528-4516. You're watching Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. You want to talk about painting? How about some exercise? Healthy eating? Yeah. Stuff like that. We could do that. Speaking of exercise, I'm kind of doing a stretch. I'm still having an issue with my my arm shoulder deal, and it is not at its optimum as I wish. I don't think I've ever had my body at an optimum body moment. You know, it's always something wrong. But that's why we got to stretch, people. That's why we got to stretch. That's why one needs to stretch to get it at least as close to its optimum range. Okay, is it? Are we talking to myself here today? Looks like it. One person watching. Fantastic. That one person is probably me, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see if we can mess around with this some more here. And also try to alleviate the pain. Do a little stretch. I think mostly the problem with stretching, and a lot of us have this issue. I think it's my issue, and I'm assuming that, if it's my issue, then it could be yours. That's how you got to look at life. Is you got to assume that there's probably other people having the same issue as yours. You must assume that, because you are not that special, even though you really are. But there's other like-minded souls out there. By the the issue I have, the problem I have, and I suspect that a number of you out there too have with stretching, is I don't stay in the stretch long enough. I do a half-ass stretch. And subsequently, by doing a half-ass stretch, it doesn't really do any good. I mean, it might be doing some good, but it could be doing a lot gooder, or even goodest, if you just took the time and just let the, put a few breaths in there. Put some time in the pose, in that stretch. Boy, there is a release of some kind of sub-quadrants that we are experiencing here in the extraterrestrial. A relief. Wow, a relief, my friends, that incomprehensible. It's just hard to explain. It's unimaginable, unapologetic. I'm not going to apologize for a damn thing. Though I may have to at some point. Might feel better with myself by apology. Admitting to my faults or my crimes. One might want to consider doing that, just to let it out, and not keep it all inside. I mean, wow. Is it possible to really keep those secrets all to yourself? I don't know. I guess it could be. One could be able to do just that. I'm not really. I think it could just eat you alive. I think that's the fear that it would. So with that in mind, I want to just let you know that I jaywalked yesterday, and I'm going to turn myself in. I jaywalked. Oh, we got someone in the chat room here. Spider Fiend. What's going on, Spider Fiend? Good to see you. We got our first person in the room, and I am happy about that. Happy that I am not just talking to myself, even though I guess in many respects I am. That's never recorded this. That's pretty lame. Let me not that it's gonna make any difference, but you never know. Camera shots. Oh, there's a better. Is that a better camera shot? It sure could be. Anyway, I'm kind of shooting around with trying to getting these camera shots working. It's still not working as good as I want it to, but it is good for something. Let me forget the blue screen, because it's not really. Look at the quality. That quality ain't so bad, frankly. I was complaining about quality, and really, I was complaining about the quality of my cameras going into the analog cameras, or they're digital, but whatever, they can't really go into the computer kind of thing. And I was kind of concerned that maybe I couldn't get a good quality resolution. And it turns out, after beefing up the pixels, up until this point I had about I had a small pixel ratio. But now that I beefed up the pixels, I put it as high as it could go, and I still need to hook up the third camera. You know, that blue screen sucks, basically. It's too much. Well, I'll play with it some more. It's kind of annoying, I guess. All right, 818-528-4516. That's the show here. Not much. Just getting my day started with some LPTV, says Spider Fiend. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you're here, and we are basically, getting our mojo back again after lots of stops and starts, and there's not much I can say about it, except for there's always something that gets in the way, and I think really ultimately it is sheer laziness. I think I'm just perennially lazy. And if you are of such nature, being an artist can be maybe one of your better choices for living your life. Though you still kind of have to make a move eventually, and but you can find some freedom of through the relaxation. And then the thought process on top of that, which is kind of neat, I suppose. Yeah, we're still using Wirecast. The feed is looking a lot better the last time I saw it. Okay, very good. Yes, we are using Wirecast. However, I'm using it. I'm not really using it that much. I mean, I got the lower thirds there. And I have the option. I can have the option, and I need to do this better. It's just, what I like about it is that it has a lot of possibilities. I am not, as mentioned before, really I'm not really technically. I'm not a technophobe, or what? Well, no, I guess I am a technophobe. Possibly, I guess. I'm sort of afraid of technology, and I'm not really afraid of it. I just don't really want to spend or figure out all the workings and getting it just right. Because then my issue with Wirecast, or with anything here, with switching cameras and all that, is it does get in the way of what I'm trying to do here, and that you see, technology, frankly, is a big juggernaut that doesn't necessarily jive with what I want to do, or ideally with what I want to do, and so trying to tackle it and get it to work just right seems like probably one of the dumbest things I can do. And that, I'm talking for myself. I'm talking from the heart here, guys. I'm talking from the heart. Trying to get the technology to work as most optimum, and you know what that entails? You know what that entails when you need to do that, or when you have that need to do? What that tells you, what you end up doing. I just realized I'm not even looking at myself. I'm looking at my side shot. Okay, let's try to get a third camera here. What it entails you just quickly. What will entail you here? Hey, how you doing? With that idea of the trying to tackle technology for your utmost optimum presentation. That is a never-ending battle. And frankly, it doesn't, in the end, it doesn't matter how your technology is, how your presentation is delivered in the long run, as long as it's got the right kind of mojo. And what's the right kind of mojo? What's got the right kind of oomph? You can hide with all the bells and whistles and all the latest technology. You can hide behind that, and you can get away with murder. But deep down, you gotta have some mojo. You gotta have some mojo in there, and technology ain't gonna deliver it always. You can get you past. It's like being fortunate to have all the money in the world, which means that you can do whatever you want. Which means you can buy companies, you can buy this and buy that, and promote yourself all up the yin yang. But in the end, my friends, you gotta have some serious mojo in your whatever, and in whatever it is. You gotta have heart. You gotta have heart. You got to have heart each and every day. And all your bells and whistles, your tricks and gadgetries is not enough, my friends. Not enough. Because you need to have heart. You need to have heart. You need to have heart. You got to have some heart. And that heart will supersede all that nonsense. You need someone to get all that tech to work for you, buddy. You're the talent. You don't need to be bothered with all that. Well, I agree. That's the part that we're waiting for that, I suppose. One day we'll be able to just do what we do. But up until that point, we're just going to have to struggle, persevere, and keep trying. And so that's what we're doing here. What the heck? It is what it is. There's no real if, ands, or buts. We are and will be forever what? You can tell I was going to a dead end there. Well, I let it be a dead end. I honestly. Anyway, so yeah, we ongoing issue with the technology. What can I say? It is not it's not something that I really care to do. It's not something that I want to tackle, and yet it's something that's in my face each and every day when I come into the studio here at Let's Paint TV. It is an ongoing battle of trying to get, and sometimes it gets in the way. It gets in the way. Or at least I probably spend too much time talking about it, that's for sure. When we could be talking about more interesting things. However, it is kind of interesting, huh? Working with technology and stuff. My problem with technology is that if you keep trying to figure it out, and if you keep trying to tackle it, and you try to master the technology, it only keeps coming at you with more new, better things that you have to like keep on buying. What a bunch of bullshit is that? I don't want to keep buying a bunch of shit. I don't care how fucking greatest and latest and awesomest it is. I'm tired of buying your bullshit. I'm tired of buying all this shit. Latest and greatest? I got the latest and greatest. Fuck that shit. Just let me keep going with what we got. Let's just keep going with what we got, can we? Though I must say, a 2 megapixel camera, digital camera, does suck. So yeah, I'd rather have the 10 or at least an 8. Now that is in a technological advance that I will take gladly. This whole HD cameras, particularly if you're going to put it on the internet, such as we're doing right here. Now that you're asking for it. You're trying to broadcast HD. That's some serious pain in the ass to try to get that to work. I'm just happy with my little remote control, flipping the channels. If I can do it. I can get 4 here. I'm going to get 4 here. I got to hook them up to 4 though. Right now we just got the 2. All right, let's go ahead and try to hook up a 4th one here if I can. Let me just damn it. That's fine. I'm not really that mad about anything terribly. I'm actually somewhat at ease, I guess. I'm not really sure why. I'm a little concerned about a lot of things, but what the heck? We must keep going, I guess. And you know, if you are concerned, which a lot of us are about various issues, a lot of times it's just, well, what is it? What is it? Money concerns? Is that your concern? Health concerns? Is that your concern? Love concerns? Friendship concerns? Compatibility concerns? Anyway, these are all we do concern ourselves with a lot of stuff, and each and one of those kind of elements do percolate in the head. And it can be debilitating. It can freeze you. It can freeze you and prevent you from moving on because you're just overwhelmed by the anguish and the sorrow of it all. The fact that you're broke, or you could be, or you're afraid of being broke, which is not an uncommon problem with the life of an artist. If you're not broke, you're sure as hell worried about being broke anytime soon. And of course, health. Whoops, there goes the chair. Great. Finally busted the chair, it looks like. Oh, I guess we need a new chair. Oh, no, I'll fix it. Anyway, so that's, yeah, and you know, health is always a big problem. Nagging injuries. I guess I got nagging injuries more so than anything more, at least luckily at the moment. Anything more worstest sauce. Worcester sauce. I like that. Let me write that down. We should do a painting of that. How about we did a painting of that? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Anyway, I'll write that down just for one of those things that I probably won't do nothing with. But it's just, I guess you got to have those thoughts, and if you don't put them down, maybe you might forget. Though my dad used to say, if you can't remember it right now, and you can't remember it later, well then it was not meant. You were not meant to remember. It was not that important, or something to that effect. Was the statement. The beauty of that, I must say, about that quote. About letting if you read into it, let me just write this down before I forget. Worst sauce. Okay, just weird. Worcestershire. Okay, now I'm. Anyway, the beauty, my friends. Before I do forget, and then it wouldn't be that important, or that it wasn't that important enough to remember. Which wouldn't that be interesting? If I were to talk about something about a statement that would be about remembering something, but you forget about it. You kind of interesting, huh? Think about it. I'm really starting to think I'm talking to myself here, aren't I? I really do. All right, so but the beauty about that idea, what is the beauty? And I think I forgot about the importance of the fact of the beauty of that statement that I would have heard more than my fair share from my dad. If it's not important or important enough, you would. Well, if it is important enough, you would remember it. Okay, so the beauty of that rough statement, in I might be stating it in a incorrectly, grammatically or figuratively. The beauty. Hear me out. Of that is the release. It's the release, guys. You can release. You ever do this? You're thinking about a particular. Usually, it's like an actor's name in a movie, right? And you see the actor. You've seen him a handful of times, and you're like, "What's that guy's name? What's her name?" You can name the movies they're in, but you can't name the damn actor or actress. And I know that would probably, if the actor or actress ever heard of that with their big egos, they would be very upset that you forgot their names. But it happens. I'm sure they wouldn't be too upset. I think they're over it. Their importance, at least most of them should. But it does happen, and so there's a blockage. What is that blockage? What does that do to you? How does that work? I don't know. Why it works? Why it doesn't work? What makes things work? Why? What makes your brain work? What? Anyway, so you got that blockage. What do you do? What can you do, except for keep that in mind. If it were important, you'll remember it. Don't get a brain freeze and stop everything trying to figure something out. Move on, and then maybe just kind of keep it, let it float in your brain there somewhere. Let it incubate the thought that you forgot who that person was, and sure enough, if it were important to remember, it will show up. It will show up. Now, if you had something like important to say, right? I think it's the saying is more implied, or you could apply it better for when you want to say something, such as like me wanting to say something with you guys here today. Each and every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon. By the way, you can call 818-528-4516. You want to talk? We're right here for you every day. Talk to you every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon. Hopefully we'll get some painting done. We have done that, believe it or not. We're still trying to set up our 3-camera, 4-penny circus. 3-camera circus. Just got the 2 cameras. Worcestershire sauce. You know what, Spider Fiend? You spelled it better than I did. That's the correct spelling. I spelled it wrong. It's Worcestershire. Correct. That's what. Worst test. Test. Worst test. Sis. All right. All right. Well, that's good. That makes more sense. If not, who cares? Who cares if it makes sense or not? It really doesn't matter. Anyway, so I think it's just a lesson in relaxing the brain. Relax, as opposed to trying to force one out, if you will. Just let it. Of course, the brain is kind of a strange beast, isn't it? It's a very strange, fickle, and yet elusive. There's a lot of adjectives that you can apply to the brain, but it is an ever-expansive thing that we really don't know much about, do we? Frankly, but that is one interesting trick. I guess it would be a trick. I suspect that would be a trick, wouldn't it? All right. So anyway, I think I forgot my train of thought. Actually, no, I had no train of. You cannot forget your path. Where you're trying to go. Train of thought. If you had no train of thought in the first place. Now think about it. I have no preconceived. If you have no preconceived ideas of what you're trying to do or be, at least here today on the show, though we did. We're going to set up the blue screen and I abandoned it. And I'm going to try to hook up the 3rd camera so we can at least do 3 cameras. That'd be fun. And then I'm still battling the arm pain of some sort. All right. Well, anyway, hey, what can you do? Just mush on, I guess. Though it's kind of nice to kick back and do nothing. I guess that's what we're doing. I promise you, we will be getting our act together here in the next few days, or never. I could see just kind of doing this, guys, hanging out, doing nothing, pretending that we're supposed to be doing something, talking about doing stuff, and yet maybe doing nothing really, ultimately, except for just sort of mumbling. I kind of enjoy it, I must say, and like I said, I think it has a lot to do with that. Well, I'm not really sure. I keep going back to the thought that maybe I really am just talking to myself. I think that kind of scares me a little bit, right? That there's a little bit of fear knowing that you might be just talking to yourself. 818-528-4516. Give us a call if you can, if you'd like. Look, there's no hurry. There's no pressure here. No, we're not gonna twist your thumbs or nothing. We're not gonna twist your ankles. We're not gonna twist your ankle. We're not gonna twist your head. What do they? How do they say that? We're not gonna twist your. Well, you twist your what? I'm not going to twist your head over it. I'm not going to twist your thumbs. No. Twist your elbow. Maybe it's twist your elbow, isn't it? Is that... Spider Fiend, you there? Hello, anyone watching? Punch I to let me know you're there. Punch the letter I. There's no one there. Or maybe there is. I can't tell. Well, we're running a CPU of 94%. That's considerably more than we want. I'm not happy about seeing that high CPU. That shouldn't be so high. I don't know why it's so high. But you know, because I'm not running. What if I think maybe I just got rid of. If I got rid of the. Let's see. If I got rid of the. I mean, I shouldn't be running too much problem. If I. I don't think that really made a difference. Logitech camera. No, okay, get out of that. Is that possible? Am I... Okay, let's see. Camera shot. Well, that didn't really help. I don't know why. It's, why there would be, why I'm taking up so much CPU, man. Not really sure why, but I am. This is because I pumped up the value on the camera, but it's better quality. I went down to 88, 91, 86, 84, 87, 84. Maybe that's... well, who's to say? I don't know. Okay, just to sidetrack, just to be sidetracked, since we have not much interaction between you all. No calls today. Hey, we got someone new person in the room here. Hey, all right. We're out here listening. You're not talking to yourself, LOL. Okay, thank you, Lauren. Lauren, thank you. Lorraine. Fantastic. Twist your arm, says, we're getting a little delayed feedbacks. Twist your arm. I'm not going to twist your head. I'm not going to twist your head over this. I'm not going to twist your ankle to get you to watch this program each and every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon. 11111. There is a lag time. You type that comment at 11:43 and it's 11:44, so it's about a minute, I guess. If I'm not incorrect or wrong or whatever. And now I'm seeing that there's 5 people watching the show. Welcome to the show here, guys. I'm somewhat at a loss of adrift. However, I am well aware that I am talking to you. I'm aware that I'm interacting with you, my friends. and just trying to divulge. Divulge something. Not sure what it is. Okay, now up to 95. I don't, whatever. Yeah. It still works. It's still working, so I shouldn't complain. What am I complaining? All right, well, so fantastic. I was going to hook up another camera. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can pull that off. Is that Byron? Where's Byron? Byron's right here. Fantastic. Long lag. Yeah, there's about a minute lag here, my fuddy duddy, my friend. Okay, so this is the latest update here, guys. We got 2 cameras working here. And I got my remote, which is just so awesome. I love it. And I'm going to hook up a 3rd camera, guys. I'm going to get my 3rd camera hooked up if I can get off my ass, which is kind of hard to. It's hard to move once you put your ass down on the seat. You know, have you noticed that sometimes it's hard to really get going? Life is like that, you know. It's hard to muster the energies, get the troops going, just in your body, you know. And you know, sometimes that's why we need a probe. and ain't no probe. No, we need a protagonist is what we need. We need a way to jettison our asses into moving into another dimension, at least once in a while, and otherwise it is not so important, is it? Not terribly important, is it? That one would need to do that. Anyway, so let's see if I can get my now. Okay, I'll tell you what. Now I was lazy. Now I'm gonna get up and start moving here. Let's move the camera shot up higher, so that way I could stand and talk to y'all. How about that? That would be kind of a more beneficial for me in terms of. Hey, we got a call. Let's take a call here on the program. If I can get over there, let me see. Hello, caller. You're on Let's Paint TV. Hi.
Well, this is Special Agent Apollo Jr. with the NSA, and we've been monitoring your broadcasts over the last few years, and you got a lot of problems here, Mister, with the U.S. government.
Is that right? What kind of problems am I?
Creativity. The New World Order has zero room for creativity, and everybody knows that you should not embrace failure. Once you fail, you should give up and quit.
Yeah, I know. And look, if you want to take me to task on that, that's fighting words. And I'll just let you know I'm actually in Hong Kong right now, so you can't get me.
You dastardly devil, you.
Yeah, you can't stomp out creativity. Or failure.
This is just the beginning of the long battle you have ahead of you, mister. And just so you know, we are watching, we're recording everything you do, even your private Skypes, your phone calls to your cousin in Oakland. Everything is being monitored.
All right. Well, fine. I kind of knew that anyway.
All right. Well, rats off to you. Greetings and salutations.
All right, thank you. Thanks for calling. That's the NSA, guys. How about that? We gave calls from the NSA. National Scouting Association. Or is that National Boy Scout Association? But National Security Administration or Association? Should it be an association? Or is it an agency? I guess it's an agency, but it could be an association. All right, so I'm standing. That's a good sign, guys. That's a good sign. Let's see what we can get with this other camera shot. And that would be over here. And if I push it up just a tad bit and pull it back. That's about as far as I can pull back on that. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then we need a camera shot right for me, dead center. Yeah, dead center. Okay, we need a tripod for that. All right, and I know the tripod is outside. Let's get the tripod here. Just a second. You're watching Let's Paint TV, guys. Of course, we're not painting, but we're working on it. We're trying to get our studio set up for just that. Okay. So now we got another tripod. Let's get the other tripod in here. One more thing to clog up the walkway here at the studios. But it will be beneficial, I think. Before we leave the air, we want to get these cameras sort of slightly in position. Inquisition. A creativity inquisition. Alright, so there's my camera, blah blah blah. Why don't I put this guy back over there? Okay, we'll put you over here. Good safe spot out of the way. And this will be our wide shot. Alrighty, let's get that going here. Let's get this camera off the. We'll make you the wide shot. You were a long time ago the wide shot, so we'll still make you the wide shot. I mean, we'll bring you back to being the wide shot. So we'll bring you way over here. Hopefully, there's no issues. So far, no issues, I don't think. All right, that's a good gives you a good idea of the whole kit and caboodle. Let's get to that shot now again. Number one shot. Look at that. So now we're really kind of showing you the whole enchilada, which is kind of nice. Let me see if I can even go even higher, which would be kind of neat. Neat enough, I guess. Oh, yeah. How about that? Like a real high-ass shot. What do you think? I like it. I think. I think I like it. Not sure if I like it. Not sure if I'm supposed to like it. But I do like it. Okay, we still haven't hooked up the third camera, but we're working on it. We're working on it, guys. Okay. You know, it's not as if we've never done this before. It's crazy, right? I mean, I'm always I guess messing around with this. Now this guy is in the way. We got to move you out somehow. I think if I lowered you and put you like right underneath the camera, maybe. We'll work on that next. 818-528-4516. Taking your calls here on the program. Reading your comments there in the chat room. All right, now we got more movement, which is kind of nice, I must say. Fantastic. Let's see how does the blue screen work. Not really working too good. Let's bring it over here. Boom. And that's a little screwy. I'm not certain about the blue screen, but we're gonna keep it in play. Keep the blue screen in play, because you just never know when it might be appropriate. Hey, appropriation, misappropriation. That's we're always game for that. So we're okay. I'm not saying I'm against it or for it or one way or the other. I'm indifferent. With whatever one may be interested in partaking. I really don't care, guys. Really don't care what the hell you do. But just do something. I'm more of a fan of that idea. Just do something. If it can be somewhat positive, fantastic. Maybe you're hitting a negative note. That can be fine too. You're bound to find more ramifications from that. Usually consequences that may sort of stifle your what the hell's happening now? Oh, okay, I see. I gotta just go back over to here. Stifling your real the real you. Regardless of the ramifications, forget the ramifications. Who are you? What are you really all about? And if that is, if you're going to just concern yourself about what others, sort of the feedback, which is hard to avoid, but you need to. You need to go out there and survive on your own 2 feet. Stand on your own 2 feet. Okay, that camera. We'll just. We're coming to the official end of the program, but I'll stay around just a little bit here to try. I'm going to once and for all get that third camera shot, because that's going to be beneficial. Because see, right now I got that long shot, which is great because now I can run. Right? Fantastic. I love that. Okay, we're working on this, guys. Here, so because I haven't been running much, but now I can go like this. What do you think of that? That's pretty sweet. All right, let's get this other camera shot onto me now. Okay, so this is the coup. It is a coup. It is a coup. Okay, here we go. Get the cameras. All right. How about that? Look at that. Sweet. Sweet Jesus. Okay. Okay, it's not making this exact, but I like it. I'm liking it, baby. I'm liking it. Okay, let's get the now we just need the third camera. We got to get our third camera working. So let's bring the third camera into play here. And then move this light out of the way. You're in the way, this big light. Where do we put you? Let's move that. I want to move that right now, I guess. Because it's bothering me. It's bothering me, man. It's bothering me. Stand up straight, John. Stand up straight. Oh, yeah. That's probably why my arm hurts, because I'm bad posture, you know. I got it. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, let's move this guy out of here somewhere, somehow. Okay, let's do it. Come on, man. Let's do it. Let's see. What do we do? If I lowered it, wouldn't that be kind of a good move? I don't know. lowered it and then put it like right here. And hopefully it's out of the way, but I don't know if it is. It's totally in the way. All right, it's still in the way. Let me see. What if I put you there? I guess I could if it's doable. Let me see. But the computer stuff is there too. That would be good. I just need to move the computer, which is not impossible task, though it is giving me some issues here. So let's move you over a little bit. The computer part. Got some wires in the way. Bring you over here. That might be enough space, hopefully. Just barely, huh? Ah, man. It's not easy. Not easy, guys. Do we freeze up here? What happened on our position here? It freaked out, the camera shot. I think it's because I'm moving too many things. That's probably it. There we go. Okay, so shoot, where do we put that camera? I'll tell you what I got to do. I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do, but I don't want to do it. But I need to. I need to do it. I need to get rid of that table. We'll put the table back over here, since it kind of was there in the first place. That will give me more space for, yeah. All right. Fantastic. Gonna have to do that. Some serious movements here on the program. If you're watching Let's Paint TV, I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. We're just sort of setting up our studio so that we can really kick some serious ass here. And you're on the ground floor of this for the most part. We've gone up and we've gone down quite a bit. We've had success and we've had a lot of failure, and we work in failure. That's one of the things that we do quite well. But it's like the stock market. We can go up. For the most part, though we could declare bankruptcy. I think that might be just that might be coming sooner than later here, declaring bankruptcy. And all the investors will lose all. You will lose everything. Though I'm not so certain that that's the case. I don't think you will. I'll say this. I don't think you will. I don't think. Now, if I did that, that table's too big for being over here. Shoot. You know, that table is not necessary, frankly. I have that table there, and I should just get rid of it. It's taking up space. All right, well, shoot. We didn't get the third camera. We didn't do that, did we? So, but I'm gonna see if I can move some stuff around here. I think I'm just gonna close up shop, guys. I'm not really gonna bore you with all this stuff. So, guys, that's it here for us here today. Thanks again for being here. We will see you again tomorrow, 11 to 12 noon. Maybe I'll have a little more space set up for myself here. And I will continue to stretch. I will continue to try to do something to benefit society. Society. All right, guys. Have a nice day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.